Yo, what's up? The title is true. I am going to be leaving for a while. I'll be going on vacation to Japan and Korea at the end of this month, and I'll be back on the 14th. But the good news is that I've spent the last 2 weeks making like 30 videos. So there are videos for every day while I'm gone. This does mean, however, I'll be missing out on Starfield release, and I won't be able to finish Blasphemous and Armored Core 6 until I'm back, but I will be uploading those as much as I can get done. But yeah, it's a very needed little break. I don't think I'm like burned out or anything. It's gonna be nice to spend just 2 weeks with my family, walking for like 20-25 kilometers a day, finally getting some vitamin D that isn't from vitamin pill things, and eating good food. You know, it's gonna be great. I'm of course also bringing my camera, so I will be recording over there, and those will come out sometime after I get back. Oh yeah, it's my birthday today too. I'm 26, closer to 50 than 0. This is such a weird video, man. I'm just gonna be talking about so many random things, but let us begin. We recently just hit 600k, which is crazy. I don't know what I can even do for like milestone things. I don't really think they're very popular anymore, other than just like making a thank you video. So I'm just kind of mixing this in here. I want to say a huge thank you. Obviously, it's like way beyond what I ever wished for or even hoped for when I was younger. The channel is also coincidentally pretty much 10 years old. Quite literally remember the day I made this channel, and I decided that this is the first time I'm gonna be recording my voice, because I had a channel I think a year or two before that. I had like 5 other channels because I used to do Call of Duty stuff and do edits and whatnot. A lot of that's still up on YouTube. But I started this channel with making a Minecraft tutorial. But yeah, I want to save that for like another time where we talk about the entire journey. I feel like I've talked about that to some people before, so that can wait. But I want to talk a little bit about my goal and plan doing YouTube at the moment. So as you know, I do daily videos. Literally, I don't think I've missed a single day in like years, other than the time I got hacked, but that doesn't count. If it wasn't for those pesky guys there, I would have not broken a streak. And you know, I do everything myself, so it does take a lot of time, but having done it for so long now and having the amount of videos I've made, the process of making a video has like halved, like the time. It's insane. I remember when I started out, I would do like a 2 to 3 minute video that's very heavily edited, and that's fun, you know. It's still fun to kind of mix those into my videos now, but at a certain point I realized that I don't really want to do that, because that's not me. And while those are fun to do and probably could get a lot of views, it wasn't really what I wanted with YouTube. Let's Play channels came along, and those were the main inspiration for what I wanted to do, because I thought it was fun. Just play games and entertain. But I also didn't like not having edited videos for different reasons. Still, one of the reasons is that if I uploaded this current video I'm recording right now without edits, that'd be like 3-4 second pauses between each sentence, because I don't have like a script or anything, so it's just very awkward. I'm just set here. And number 2, I just enjoy watching edited videos more. So during the Smite era is when my channel started to actually grow a little bit. I think I was at like 1,000 subs before it, and then after it, you know, a lot of you guys watching right now probably were there. We grew and we grew and grew, and it was cool. And I changed my content to 5 to 10 minute videos. I would still make the Smite real god reveals, more edited and a little bit of a script. I'd still write them in a day and do daily uploads at that point, because that was the point I realized that this can be a thing I can make money off of. And that was another reason, and still is another reason, why my format is as it is. And I'd be lying to you and myself if I said that this wasn't also for the money now. Of course it didn't start that way, but at this point it's my job, and long format videos, they just give a lot more and they get the job done that I want to do on YouTube, which is playthroughs or playing with friends, doing whatever I want. You know, just evolved from there. It went to Sekiro, which was the next big thing that finally got me broken free from Smite. We did all the Dark Souls games, we did Hollow Knight, some of my favorite stuff still to this day, along with actually Pokemon Nuzlocke randomizers. I still want to go back to that from time to time, and from there it's just been game series to game series to game series until we arrive here. I still love making videos. I think that's surprising for me, because like a lot of things, I want to do something, I get good at it, and then I get bored of it and I quit and I move on to the next thing. Like as a kid, did swimming, played football, did BMX, actually was the Danish champion. Gotta mention that every time again. From my age group at the time, of course. But it was all just kind of things I did. I don't think I like inherently wanted to do it, but it's my parents that needed me to do things, socialize, you know, all that stuff there, which I appreciate. And when I was like, I don't want to do this anymore, they were just like, alright. So I actually do want to take just a little bit of time to just say a thank you and appreciate my family and friends. Because without them, like, where would I be? I wouldn't be anywhere. I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't have the confidence, the courage to be myself in videos or in life in general. And I think that stayed true throughout my entire life. I didn't go through some insane character development. I didn't have this tragic backstory of getting to where I am at this point. My parents and siblings have cared for me so much, been there for me, given me advice whenever I needed, in any situation of all, like literally of all time. And I can't stress enough how important I think that is for everyone to have. And it's very, very unfortunate to think that such a huge part of the population just don't have that safety net. Because I genuinely do believe it's the most important thing in life itself, whether you think you like being alone or not. And it's something I feel like me and maybe a lot of other people have taken for granted, now knowing that it's not like the standard, unfortunately. But they've always made it a point to encourage all of us to think for ourselves while just knowing that they're there to help. Been very open about pretty much everything, and something that stuck with me for my whole life, which has very much shaped me to who I wanna be and who I strive to be, and probably always have been. I remember, I don't know when it was, I don't know what age I was, but my mom told me that she thinks I make friends and people like me because I'm kind. You know, as a kid, you hear it and it's like, yeah, mom, you say that all the time. Who gives a shit? But that very little seed she planted in my mind somehow has been a motivating factor for me for my entire life. The thing is, I don't know if it's true and I don't care if it's true. It made me want to be that and just better myself. And I think at some point, like 4 or 5 years ago, I realized this and I was like, you know what? I've been on the internet for a long time. I've seen the shit people go through. I've observed people, a lot of my friends throughout the years have been almost neglected by their parents, you know? And I felt like, you know what? My parents did this for me. I think I can do this on a smaller scale for other people as well. And I think that's where I started to delve more into the story-based games, which it's not that long ago now. You know, being open about the feelings, talking about issues. I felt like I wanted to be what my parents were to me, to some people. Not like, I don't want to be your parent, don't get me wrong. This will be fucking weird. I don't want this to be a place that you go and you feel bad being here. It's all a combination of the feeling I got from watching like old school PewDiePie stuff and mixed in with what I've learned and taken from the people around me. If I can make just 10 people feel that sort of way there, then it's like I did a fucking good job here. What I'm trying to say is my goal and plan on YouTube has become a mix of wanting to make enough money to retire. Not anytime soon, but you know, all I do here on YouTube is just save up money. Pretty much. I mean, I pay myself out like once or twice a year, but we let it stay there and we invest it. Again, with my mom's help. Without her, like I would be poor right now. Or rather, I wouldn't really know any better. And also to just entertain. I think it's as simple as that. I like to do it, even though it's never been like that. I've never been like a class clown. I've never liked doing public talk things. In fact, if you've met me in real life, in school or whatever, you know I'm the most shy and quiet kid of all time. I don't do shit. I literally, if you looked at me over there in the corner of the room, I'll be sleeping on the desk. Apart from the hobbies I pick up, I've just been unmotivated to do anything normal. But the one constant in my life has always been video games. And I think that shines through when I literally play fucking thousands of games on here. And while I've been like a quiet kid who's not very sociable, I've always had friends to just hang out with, play video games. And when we're together, that's the kind of connection I still feel when I do YouTube videos now. Because if you're like more introverted, you know exactly how I feel when it comes to that. Like when you're close to someone, you open up, you talk, you laugh, you shout, you do all these things. But you know, I think my solo videos portray it better that that's not how I am. When I play with my friends, when I play with me and Tangy Dude and we're just hanging out and recording, we're having a grand old time. We're just having fun. And then I go back to my solo videos and I realize sometimes when I'm editing, I'm just sitting there like, wow, that's so sick over there. I just sound so monotone. And it's closer to how I am, or like in this video. Gotta give a shout out to my friends, of course, too. May and Tank Dude, my two main boys. I think they're another layer to the safety net that's there. There just are certain things in life that you share with friends that you don't share with family, and vice versa. Same way exactly with relationships. I'm not currently in one, and I think that since my last one, it's been good for me to be alone. You learn a lot, you grow a lot, you think about a lot. But my point is that you share different things with different people in your life. We all know that. And that's completely fine. You know, my friends are who I can just hang out with and relax. It's hard to explain, but you get me. It's not just them two either. You know, I don't want to go down a list of like mention everyone, just miss out on someone. You all know who you are if you're watching. And with that, we're gonna move on to the next thing, which is the future of my YouTube channel and life. I feel like at some points I've kinda left the whole interacting with you guys out. You know, doing videos every day, you kinda just get into a routine. I wake up, record a video, edit it, upload it and schedule it for the next day, and that repeats every single day. Don't get me wrong though, it's very flexible. Like if I wanted to take tomorrow off, I could just make 2 videos now and then, you know, not do anything tomorrow. I have the freedom to do that. I even have the freedom to be like, you know what, fuck you guys. I'm not gonna upload anything for like a week. But yeah, interacting with you guys is becoming harder. Not because more views show up or whatever, but I just don't know what to do, you know? I used to do a thing called Mythy Mondays, which was just, we used to do a random community activity once a week, and it was funny. In some way, I want to bring that back, but I don't know how. And so I thought for at least 12 seconds, how can I do this? And then I thought, you know what? What if we do streams? What if I start streaming again? It's been like over a year since my last stream, I think. Because if we can kind of move that over there and still maybe record the streams as well and make them into videos, a little bit maybe longer format ones mixed in here and there, I think it'd work out great. The problem I'm facing with YouTube right now is that I want to do so much variety, but variety is not rewarded in the same way as doing the same thing all the time. And I think you can see that on every single channel on here that do YouTube as like a thing. It's the reason why series exists. It's the reason why you'll see a lot of YouTubers doing the same game for like 3+ years. Same reason you see the same format from the same channels all the goddamn time, because that's how the algorithm works. And I think we all we just agree and know that this is a thing. And it makes sense, right? Like if I subscribe to a channel after watching a video, it's because I like that video. Usually. I mean, there are exceptions, of course. If it's like someone who does one video a goddamn year, you know, I'll be there no matter what it is. But for videos like mine, I think it's easy to get overwhelmed. Say you go on a vacation for 7 days, you come back and it's like, I'm not gonna watch 7 MythyMoo videos I've missed out on. What happens then? YouTube will not recommend you any of my videos again unless you manually go to my channel or subscription box, which no one does anymore. And so you won't watch anything. And that's, you know, that's just how it works. You know, nothing I can really do about that or judge you at all, because I do the same. So I don't care. I think there's a nice portion of people that just watch every video. And to you, you're a fucking legend. Like if you're here every time, almost every day, that's actually insane. What is wrong with you? But yeah, I think a lot of people just kind of come and go. You know, they see a series that I do of a game they like and they watch that series. And then as they see our start of the game they don't like, not gonna watch that, and then it's kind of get lost for a while and then maybe return at some point. And that very much plays into what I talked about earlier with wanting it just to be a place you can come, feel like it's nicer, and then leave. Doesn't have to be any deeper than that. So yeah, back to streaming. I think that that's gonna be like the thing we're gonna be doing. Possibly mixing in more kind of videos, or like doing something simple in every video. That like I used to do that thing where it's like comment of the day. That was fun. I like doing that. So every day I'll record a video, I'll go to the previous video and I'll look at the top comments and I'll just read them out and it'll be funny. Encourages people to actually interact, and I love that. But yeah, streaming obviously won't start until I'm back from vacation, and now is honestly the most perfect time for it. I think I'll start with just doing at least one stream a week. I don't want to be in a schedule because I know I'll feel obligated to do it and I don't want to do it. So I'll just have to go live whenever I want. I'll announce it every time on Twitter. So if you don't follow me there, go do that. Maybe also on YouTube sometimes if I am aware of when I will do it. But yeah, one of the reasons why I didn't want to stream is because I just felt overwhelmed. It's like do videos every day, then stream, and then now I don't have time to hang out with friends or family. But now though, my little brother is not very little anymore and he's away in school for like 2 weeks at a time. So he's not home. My friend is back in uni. May can always join streams if he wants. So I definitely want to start doing that again and just talk and play games. I'm excited. Now lastly, I want to talk about life. I've mostly done that already. I kind of mixed that into every aspect of this video. And changes and retirement. Now, I don't plan on retiring anytime soon. I think a lot of people who've been watching YouTube for a long time, they've watched YouTubers both come and go, which in a way is sad. But I mean, it's good for the people if they moved on and just live life, you know, it's fine. But even just the thought of leaving is like really sad to me. And I think as long as I have a platform, I'll probably always be just doing a little bit here and there. Now, changes though. Changes definitely could be a thing that would be made around here in terms of daily uploads. Daily uploads are they're a lot. I don't want it to restrict me. So if I ever feel like it does, I'll make changes. But that's why I do think that streaming would be a good thing to just mix in. I don't want to just be a streamer because I love editing and I like doing video formats and being more creative in that way. But don't be surprised if at some point I'll be like, all right, I'm going to do like 3-4 videos a week and then I'll just stream like most days or something. But for now, daily videos plus streaming, I have the time for it and I have the motivation for it. So I'm actually very excited for the future. If anyone has made it this far, that's pretty cool. Hope you guys have been enjoying the Blasphemous Armored Core. It's actually kind of nutty how we have these two games almost at the same time, and then in September we get Lies of P, and then the next month in October we get Lords of the Fallen. Like this is just MythyMoo gaming year. Just watch the trailers for Crimson Desert, for Black Myth Wukong, and everything's just shaping up to be fucking crazy. Like I'm just so excited. This video is not meant to be a beginning nor end of something new. Just giving you guys an update, talking about things, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. If there was anything to enjoy or just like listening. And just want to one more time say thank you just to everyone who's ever just watched a video of mine or subscribed or whatever. It truly does mean a lot to me and my ego. You know, it actually makes me feel warm inside. Not so much the numbers, but you know, when I see a nice comment or like a tweet or DM or whatever, it makes it all seem worth it and motivates me even more. So thank you so much. And yeah, I'll just see you tomorrow. We'll be back with some more video gaming channel. Drink water, stay healthy, stay safe, and see ya.